Welcome back to our channel. Today we are in Suva, Fiji. We were meant to be in Dravuni, but alas, the pier there does not support us. So here we are in Suva. We've decided not to get off the ship today in Suva. The weather is a bit icky and we're feeling a bit suki lala, so we are staying on the ship and just relaxing a little bit today and get ourselves ready for the final leg of our cruise as we start to head back home to Brisbane. So let me give you a little bit of history about Suva. It is rooted in Indigenous settlement and colonial development. It was originally an Indigenous village and it became the capital in 1882, replacing Levuka. Suva has grown into a major urban centre and it serves as Fiji's commercial and political hub and a prominent South Pacific city. You can see here that the port we are docked at in Suva is a working port. However, it is a Sunday, so there aren't any workers as such around for the port. However, there are always, at every South Pacific stop that you stop at on a cruise ship, there will always be some markets, there will always be places where you can get tours on the port instead of on the ship if that's what you choose to do, because quite often it can be cheaper to get your tours off the ship than what you will pay for them on the ship. And given it was a rainy old day, I don't think too many of them turned up on the port today. So yeah, lots of, you can get tours off the ship when you get off if you haven't already purchased a ship tour. And like I said, normally there's some little markets, but I actually don't know if there are any little, oh yeah, there's a couple of little markets there. It is Sunday and it is rainy. And I've been told that, you know, depends what they feel like it's Fiji time literally. If people feel like coming out and doing the market or doing the tours on a Sunday, they will. If not, they won't. Depends how they feel on the day, which is beautiful. So we're just walking around to the actual very front of the ship. We're just trying to keep our walking up, and we're not been doing too bad. But this is around towards, we'll find the very pointy end and show you, not that it's that exciting, I'm sure, but where the two things join together and you get the point, although it's not really a point. So it's here. So this is, it should be, no, it's this one here. And you can see where the two, that's where the point, that's the point there. It's where the two halves of the ship come together. So this is literally the front of the ship, the pointy end as they call it. And this is Suva.
Suva.
Might be a nice day actually. It's a little bit cooler than it was yesterday in where were we yesterday? Lautoka. Yeah, Lautoka was very humid yesterday. There is a nice breeze here. There is a bit of rain, as I've said, but everything's a bit cooler, which is nice. Yeah, we might go off later on. We've got some stuff to do this morning. We might pop off later on this afternoon just to see what it's like. As it turns out, we did not get off the ship. We went up to the Byron Beach Club and we relaxed for most of the day, just sitting around, reading, listening to some music, catching up on some business. It was amazing, and sometimes that's just what you need on a cruise. Alrighty, so we are now officially sailing away from Suva. We had a very quiet day. We didn't get off the ship. We stayed on board, we relaxed. It was a bit of a rainy day. The weather wasn't too hot, but we are officially saying goodbye. We are now on our way to, we'll have a sea day tomorrow, and then the next day we'll be in Lifau or Lifu Island. And then the next day, Numia. So see you next time, Suva. So every cruise has a mix of adventure and ease, and today for us was all about the ease. I'd love to hear in the comments if you've ever skipped a port and stayed on board and what you did while you were on board instead. We would really love for you to like, subscribe and follow for our next stop, which will be the beautiful Lifau, where I'm sure you'll enjoy that adventure as well.